The Avatar Destiny boss. I feel like no one's talked about this boss for at least 2 to 3 months now, so I figured I might as well just make a video on it just to put it out there, just to show what the Avatar Destiny team still is and the best team for it is. So yeah, in today's video, we're going to take a look at the team, how it's run and stuff like that, and then we'll talk about why no one's been uploading on the Avatar Destiny boss in a little bit. This team's going to be using Rye Cookie, Squid Ink, Cream Puff, Cherry Blossom, and Macaron Cookie. As far as the treasures goes, guys, we're going to be using Fork, Cooldown Clock, and the Attack Scroll. Keep in mind that Cooldown Clock can be switched out for the newer Cooldown Clock if you have it max leveled. If you don't, then don't swap it out. So let's go ahead and hop into the run now, show how it's run, and then we're going to show all the toppings at the end of the video. Alright guys, so hopping into the run now, what we're going to do is we're just going to spam Macaron Cookie as soon as we can. We're going to wait till we get into the battle, then we're going to use Cherry Blossom and Cream Puff's ability as soon as we can. We're actually going to hold off on Squid Ink's ability. We're going to use Rye Cookie's ability when we can as well. Around the 57-second mark is what I say. Now we're going to actually wait for Squid Ink Cookie until the third pillar drops. Once the third pillar drops, we're going to use Squid Ink Cookie so they get in the middle of all the pillars and actually do damage to every single one of the pillars instead of just a few. Now, if you have the toppings right, all of your timings will be right as well for the second set of pillars. But yes, from this point on, guys, we're going to wait to use Rye Cookie's ability until around the 39-second marker. After this is literally just spam your way through the rest. If your timings are right and everyone's like in order, then you can spam the rest of the way through. This is a really timing intensive run. So yeah, you guys just have to make sure your toppings and everything is alright. But like I said, you guys just spam the rest of the way through the run now. And then Squid Ink should get back to the middle of the pillars again. If they don't, then L plus ratio plus you need more attack speed or cooldown to actually get there. But yeah, it should be like very tight timing on when they get there. Now, you could go and time the cookies a little bit better to actually like do more damage, but you know, I can't be bothered with that. I don't even do this guild boss anymore because of timings, and I don't like timings. But yeah, guys, let's go ahead and talk about the toppings now. As you can see, 115 million damage. Let's go, Parker Walkers. Let's go. All right, guys, so as far as toppings go, on Macaron Cookie, we're going to be using full Swift chocolates with a focus just on cooldown. You want to make sure this cooldown's over at least 24%. That's bare minimum. 24% bare minimum. The higher you can get that cooldown, the better, but 24% is bare minimum. Squid Ink Sussy Cookie is going to be running 4 raspberries, 1 Swift chocolate with a focus on cooldown and attack speed. Now, guys, on the attack speed, you want to make sure this is over 7.5%, and on cooldown you want to make sure this is over 11% cooldown. After you've gotten those two stats, really just focus into attack and crit percentage. That's really all you need to focus on after you get these two stats down. On Cherry Blossom Cookie, we're running full raspberries with really just a focus on cooldown and attack. You want to make sure that the cooldown gets a bare minimum over 7%, and then as far as attack and crit, just build that up as much as you can after you get that stat. On Rye Schmooky Cookie, we're going to be running full raspberries with really just a focus on crit and attack. That's really the only stats you need with Rye, honestly. And on top of that, guys, you want to make sure Rye has at least a level 20 candy, so you're getting some extra attack speed from that. And finally, for Cream Poofy, we're running full apple jellies with a focus on really just cooldown, crit, and attack. You want to make sure that the cooldown gets over 7%, and as far as attack goes, you just want to boost attack and crit up as much as possible. But yeah, that's really going to do it for all toppings, so let's go ahead and talk about now why no one really uses this team anymore. It's honestly because Dragon and Abyss just get a lot higher damage now. They're easier to run than this team. This team requires so many specific timings to actually get even 100 million damage, and you can top 200 million damage easily by doing auto on both the Living Abyss and the Red Velvet Dragon. But guys, if you can't build either one of those teams, or you can't build one of those teams, then this team is still a great alternative to use to get some damage for your guild, boost the damage up, but definitely not the best guild boss to run right now. Anyways, guys, that's gonna do it for today's video. Hope everyone enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one later. Bye bye.